students, today I am here with another topic which is Alzheimer's disease, also known as AD. Now this disease is of elderly people. It is a neurodegenerative disease, that is neurons of the brain degenerate. So there is loss of functioning of neurons in the brain. It is also most common cause of dementia. The word dementia is derived from Latin word. D means without, dementia is brain, so literally it means without brain. Now what is the medical definition of the term dementia? It means ongoing loss of cognitive functions. The word cognition means ability to write, ability to read, ability to think, ability to do simple mathematical calculations. Now this Alzheimer's disease is very serious as it evolves ultimately into dementia, hampering the activities of daily living. So the patients ultimately cannot perform their daily tasks. What is the etiology? There is loss of cholinergic neurons in specific areas of cerebral cortex, mainly targeting hippocampus. Now we all know that cholinergic neurons are involved in memory and learning. So there is memory loss in this disorder. Hippocampus is involved in storage of short-term memory. So there is basically loss of short-term memory. Risk factors are age. People mostly are above 65 years of age. Females are more prone. Family history. These are the risk factors. Now we come to the pathophysiology. Physical changes are seen in the brain, which are basically due to accumulation of beta amyloid plaques and neurofibrillary tangles. Now how these are found? There is a amyloid precursor protein, which is a normal protein of neuron. It helps in the nourishment and growth of neuron. Now this protein has to be cleaved. When it is abnormally cleaved, this leads to the formation of plaques, beta amyloid plaques. There is another protein, tau protein, which is bind to cytoskeleton of the neuron, and it helps in transport of nutrients to the neurons. Now in this condition, there is detachment of tau protein from cytoskeleton and it aggregates with other tau proteins to form these neurofibrillary tangles. Now how these plaques and tangles affect the neuronal cell function? They prevent the synaptic transmission. They also trigger inflammatory response around the neuron. Also, they disrupt the neuronal metabolism, ultimately leading to neuronal cell death. So there is atrophy of various affected brain areas in this Alzheimer's disease. What are the symptoms? The first complaint of the patient is short-term memory loss. The remote memory or the past memory is normal. It affects basically recent short-term memory. For example, the patient has put the key somewhere and he forgets it. Also, he has read the newspaper 10 minutes before and he forgets all the lines which he has read. Then it evolves into forgetfulness of familiar objects. Also forgetfulness of familiar faces. Patient may not be able to identify familiar faces. Next is the decline of cognitive functions. Patient may not able to do simple mathematical calculations. He will face difficulty in attention towards certain things, and ultimately there is a hampering of activities of daily living. Patient cannot take care of himself or herself. So this is a basically fatal disease which affects the higher brain functioning, and the life expectancy of this disease after diagnosis is just from 3 to 11 years. Now comes to the treatment. There is no cure for this disease. They can only relieve the symptoms of the patients. So the drug of choice is anticholinesterase inhibitors, as they increase the amount of acetylcholine. We have seen there is loss of cholinergic neurons, so we have to increase the amount of acetylcholine. So drugs like donepezil and rivastigmine are helpful in relieving the symptoms. Main therapy is cognitive behavior therapy. Now, what is this therapy? We ask the patient to maintain a diary, a routine diary, where he can write about the daily things the patient has to do, so that it becomes easy for him to remember the activities, as this disease is characterized by short-term memory loss. So diary maintenance is very, very important. Also, we ask the patient and his relatives to help him in engaging certain games which increases the mind power, and also to socially engage, to go out with friends